Hi everyone and welcome to Workshop 5, the last workshop of the course. I'm going to go through everything that we're going to be completing this week, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to click on the reading tab. For this week, we're going to be reading chapters 10 and 11. For discussion 5.2, you're going to navigate and find, we're going to be looking at a public good. And a public good is a good that it has non-rival and non-excludable. So public good is very important to evaluate. When we look at a public good, you'll notice that the government has to supply the public good. So in your answer, make sure to discuss a time when you've experienced congestion in a highway or park or a public good. How do you tend to have congestion with the public good? Because of the excludability principle, that's what you want to focus on. And what are some of the solutions, maybe paying for this public good? In 5.3, you're going to be finding a newspaper article. Make sure to have APA formatting. Provide a summary of the article and identify the type of market failure. The easiest ones to focus on. Pollution. Pollution could be smoking, drunk driving, picking up trash, recycling programs. Those are all examples you could look for. And what you're looking at with public goods and all these types of market failures, governments have to provide a solution. And when the government provides a solution, that'll bring about a market equilibrium or efficient outcome. So that's what you want to focus on. Make sure to have your first post by day 4, APA formatted in-text citation and reference, as that's really critical for your effort. Then 5.4, you have what you've had before. You have your Dropbox, which includes the 2 problem sets. 5.5 is your exam. You have 1 attempt, 35 multiple choice questions. That'll be covering all the concepts we've covered in the course. You'll have 90 minutes, and when you start the exam, you have to complete it at that point. Then you have 5.6. 5.6, you're going to select an article from the Wall Street Journal or another business article. You're going to prepare a 1 to 2 page analysis of that article. You want to include the topic, main points of the argument, analysis, author's conclusion. What you're being graded on is your analysis, your relevance in terms of how you connected it to the course of Workshop 5, the content, and the grammar and citations with regard to APA formatting. 5.7, you're going to have your research paper. Your research paper is going to be anything from sections 1, with anything in all the sections we've covered. You want to look at these things. This is what I'm grading your work as. The introduction, the objectives, the methods, the findings, and the conclusion. So when we look at your paper, you're going to be attempting to see how a business deals with social issues. You want to look at how I'm going to grade your paper. I'm going to grade you on your introduction. I'm going to grade you on your objectives. How did you explain the goals? The methods. How did you go about researching your paper? Findings, observations. What data did you use? Conclusion. How did you derive your conclusion? What were some of the things that you found were very important that you documented? Documentation. Did you use APA formatting in your work? And grammar, spelling, length, and format. So did you have APA formatting as well? So you notice that the key things here, you got about 40 points that are covering APA formatting. You got about 40 points covering your conclusions, 40 points covering your findings and observations. So how do you connect the course concepts to that? And the other 30 points are very basic points compared to the rest of the points. Really focus on where your points are at. Now, if you need me to pre-grade any of your work for this week, send me an email. I'm more than willing to do that as I look forward to your effort. And then also the extra credit. Providing providing a survey of your thoughts about the course and how you like the course. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, but I look forward to your feedback in the course, and I appreciate all your efforts as well. As I want to wish you the best in your future course, and if you have any questions, please let me know, as I'm more than willing to assist in this last workshop for you.